Man.
So apparently, this is a father. He just coming home from prison. He done did a stint, 15, 20, 30 years, or at least 15 years or so. And he had a son when he went into prison. He just getting out, and his son is now his daughter. All right. So what you think his reaction is gonna be? You think he gonna be like, what the, or what? Or how would you react? I don't know.
These are instances where a simple man like me, I really can't fathom putting myself in these situations. But just from looking at that little still you had there, I gotta go to accountability. What do I think we about to see here? I'm looking at the dad with the bald head, and I can see that's a male because he look like he got beard and mustache, and he got dress on and skirt and stuff. And I would say, like I said, accountability. We got to see where this may have started, and I always chalk it up to sins of the father. Sins of the father. What are you gonna do? You went off to jail for whatever reason, whatever happened. We got to understand that there's consequences to our actions. However y'all want to see this, I'm a straight man. I prefer, my kids to be that way because that's who I am. Just how I could imagine if you was part of the alphabet crew. I guess you want your kids to be like that, whatever. But me being a proud straight man, something like this is a failure to me because I would have to sit there and say, oh, my kid, my young man is no longer a young man because I wasn't around. So that's why I said I will always chalk this up to sins of the father.
So a lot of the accountability would come in the fact that he would have to accept these choices.
Yes, sir.
So let's see how he reacts. Let's see.
Hey. What's up, boy?
He said, "What's up, boy?"
What else can he say? What else can he say? What else can he say?
That might be inappropriate. He might get
it ain't about that. Then there we go. We're gonna get into it now because y'all gotta understand that this is a shock to a straight man. Y'all gotta understand the position of the straight male. This is a shock. Like, oh wow, you a whole boy. You look like a man. You kind of look like Prince or something. You got the whole deal going. What else can he do? But what else can he do? What else can he say? He in a state of shock. Don't get that twisted. Men had their shock very well. He just what else could he? What up, boys? What else could he say?
Because that's the last. Remember, he said last time I seen you probably was like 8-year-old boy. Mm-hmm. That's all I remember.
Gotta eat that. Gotta eat that. I think, considering the circumstance, he's handling it well. Considering the circumstance, what else can he do?
Man. Okay.
What's up, boy?
What you do? Take a class?
So is you surprised? Kinda. You ain't no kind of surprise. Was it worth the wait? Yeah, it's alright.
This is wild. See what I'm saying? Oh man.
He done slapped him on his exposed sad meat. I don't know what's like. See, it's a lot. Understand? It's a lot going on. What he said? Oh boy.
So she said, Rashina, shout out to Rashina. She said maybe the dad's not, straight, and maybe prison opened his eyes up to this.
Open up his perspective. Yeah, open up his perspective. All right. And let's get into it since we're here. So since Rashida want to dive into this dark hole, here we go. So no pun intended. This is madness. So prison is not a normal place to be. That's not a natural, normal, safe environment for anybody. Prison is not an environment anyone should have to learn to navigate. What comes along with that is lifelong trauma, pain, PTSD, all of the above. And so this brother, he done got out of prison. He done had to deal with prison life. As Rashina said, his perspective most likely has been changed. However you want to put that, wherever you want to label that up under, it's been changed for better or for worse, whatever. And now he comes out to this sins of the father. You got to deal with this. This is karma. If you ask me, we can't leave our kids out here unprotected in these messed up situations. Because what do we expect to happen? What do we expect to happen? The only thing he can do at this point is accept it. What else can he do? Because any type of rejection or non-acceptance is only going to produce a worse outcome. It's only going to get worse. His son / daughter I would imagine only act out more. You know, you ain't been here. There you go. That man ain't got no square to stand on as far as being a disciplinarian or saying anything. He got no square to stand on. He is squareless. He fresh out the pen.
So here we go. Look, before we get back into this, make sure y'all hitting the like button. Also, shout out to Tamara for the cash app. Appreciate it. Also, shout out to Big E for another cash app. Appreciate it. We're going to get back into this here. Like I said, make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I ain't going to lie to you. I thought when he first seen his son, I thought the first thing he was going to do, I thought he was going to be like,
fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please.
But apparently not. Apparently not. So,
man, he can't. He at least that wise where he knows I can't come here with no pushback or resistance. I got to eat this. Whatever come through this dough, I got to deal with it in the most humble way. And yeah, several pieces said it. And that's how straight men see this. This seemed a little romantic because how she hugged up on him. Come on, man. Somebody talk to me. No man is going to hug up on another man like this. That's why it gets all twisted and warped as far as, you know, the alphabet community probably want to be coming in. And yeah, this is bad. Don't no man hug up on another man like that at all. In the slides, it don't work. It don't work. Hugs between men should always be fairly awkward. Shouldn't be like that's wild.
Man. Okay, so like I said, let me rewind this. Shout out to Third Eye Wise, who is to make sure get that right. So that's Third Eye Wise with the cash out. Or Third Eye. Let me get that right.
I don't know. You know what, Third Eye? I'm a bit of an a-hole, so I might just start calling you Wise since you took it off. I just start calling you Wise. I like Wise.
So look, man, we'll finish getting through this. This is definitely strange. The son has on a bathing suit. That's a bathing suit.
Come on, man. Seriously, I think a comedian talked about this. Should no man, come on, somebody please just roll with me here. Should no man be wearing a shirt that's snapped between the legs? You know, because either that's a bathing suit or that's one of them onesie deals. Or it's not.
Or it's both. Man. So here we are. Like I said, if y'all ain't been watching, what we see in here is the father. He's been in prison for over a decade, maybe 15 years. He just got out of prison. When he went to prison, he had a young son. When he got out of prison, don't know what he got yet. So we're going to keep mine through this.
Yeah, he do. He know exactly what he's looking at. He know what it is. And I feel sorry for that young man that fancies himself a woman. We got to act like there's not some degree of hurt at the least that comes along with stuff like this. That's all I'm saying. Why is it such an issue? We must admit that something like this comes with some degree of hurt, confusion, and or trauma. Can we please just acknowledge that? That's all.
Love you.
I didn't think you guys was gonna come this soon.
Did you even suspect it, Gregory?
Did you suspect that you granny?
What you say?
Did you even suspect it?
Not really.
How see, and that's the thing. This brother here with the skirt on, he acting more feminine than most of the women I know I've been exposed to around the hood. And that's why it's become so disturbing. This brother said, you know what? I can outdo you ladies. That's how I see this. He said, I can outdo y'all as far as femininity and carrying on, you know, the walk and talk of a woman. It's wild. And it definitely seems sexual. It's wild. It's wild. He, like you said, the eye contact all in his face. That's your daddy. You his son. You know, come on, please. It's a lot, but he handled it well. God bless. God bless.
So there we are. Yeah, that was that. You know,
That was that.
like Willie said, the net of it, sins of the father. He has to be responsible for his son.
There you go.
And that is what it is. You know, just thought that was very interesting. Like I said, I caught that. I was watching. I said, man, that's wild.
It's always gonna fall back on accountability. Always, whether it's a man or woman. Ain't no favorites over here. It can't never work that way. But it's always gonna fall back on accountability of someone. And most likely it's gonna be the parent.